Thanksgiving week in Genoa City does not arrive quietly. It comes layered with relief, fear, secrets, and the uneasy realization that even holidays cannot soften the sharp edges of the Newman and Abbott worlds. The air feels charged from the very first moment Ashley Abbott steps back into town. Her return is meant to be a moment of warmth, but it instantly becomes something emotionally larger. When she walks into the Abbott home, the nostalgia is so thick that for one small second everything feels like it used to, before feuds, before fractures, before the layers of loss that shaped the Abbott family one heartbreak after another. Jack's reaction alone says more than 1,000 welcome home lines could. He pauses mid-step, stunned and hopeful, as though seeing Ashley rekindles a part of him he wasn't aware had dimmed. Diane, always treading carefully in Abbott territory, offers a gracious smile, trying to blend courtesy with her desire to be accepted. Tracy's heart practically bursts at the sight of her sister. She moves toward Ashley with that soft, emotional energy only Tracy possesses, silently thanking the universe for delivering her sister safely home for the holiday. And in the background, Kyle and Claire stand with Harrison, all three greeting Ashley with a gentleness that symbolizes the family they are trying, step by step, to rebuild. Yet beneath the warmth there is something else. Ashley's mind is already scanning, processing, anticipating. Jabot is in her blood. And the possibility of an AI-driven storyline lurking around Genoa City instantly pulls her into deeper thought. Ashley has always been both a visionary and a warrior, elegant when needed, ruthless when provoked. A woman like her, returning home just as technological risks begin creeping into Jabot's orbit, is not coincidence. It is the beginning of a shift, a silent signal that she may soon be pulled into a storyline bigger than any holiday celebration. And while the Abbott family leans into their reunion, the Newman family braces for the kind of nightmare no parent ever wants to face. Across the country in Los Angeles, Noah Newman and Sienna Bacall remain trapped, their fate tightening with each passing hour. The storage room they've been locked inside becomes its own character in the story, a cold, silent, suffocating space that reflects the enormity of the danger they're in. Every moment forces Noah and Sienna to relive the choices, secrets, and forbidden relationship that pulled them into the storm in the first place. Back in Genoa City, Nick Newman and Sharon Newman refuse to let fear paralyze them. They decide to take the search into their own hands because waiting for updates is unbearable, almost cruel. Sharon's desperation spills out in a prayer that is both fragile and fierce, her voice trembling, begging for her son to be safe. For a mother who has survived everything from cult abductions to losing children, the idea of Noah's life hanging in the balance feels like a wound reopening. Then comes the turning point. Nick finds a clue. It is small, almost insignificant at first glance, but to a father chasing hope amid terror, it becomes a lifeline. His eyes sharpen, his pulse jolts, and in that moment he knows, Noah is still reachable. Sienna is still reachable. There is still time. The search intensifies, driven by the raw fear that they may already be running behind whoever orchestrated this. But in the Newman household, truth is never simple. Nick keeps Victor informed, yet Victor Newman, ever the strategist, chooses silence where others would choose confession. He knows more than he shares, especially with Nikki. She understands pieces of the situation but remains unaware of the affair between Noah and Sienna. Victor shields her from that truth, believing he is protecting her during the holidays, when in reality he is quietly building another emotional wall between them. His instinct to control information has saved the family countless times, but it has also created some of their deepest fractures. And now, as this crisis unfolds, Victor once again stands at the crossroads of protector and secret keeper. As crisis shadows the Newmans, over on the Winters side of Genoa City, a calmer, emotionally grounded storyline forms. Lily Winters becomes the voice of reflection for the week. She gently reminds her loved ones and anyone within earshot why family matters, why moments like Thanksgiving should not be taken for granted. Her message lands with unusual weight because the city feels tense, divided, and uncertain. Lily's scenes become quiet emotional breaths in a week otherwise filled with frantic energy. At the same time, other corners of Genoa City pulse with subtler but meaningful activity. Christine Cricket Blair and Danny Romalotti embrace the joy of newlywed life, providing a soft, romantic reprieve from the darker storylines circling the week. Their scenes shimmer with nostalgia, the kind of love story that feels earned through time and turbulence. Their marriage celebration brings a small glow to the holiday atmosphere.